lovely beings. Hey, hey.
Greetings, everyone. Forever awesome.
In the house.
We are back up in here.
Out of the house.
Out of the house right now. We're taking a trip, a little journey.
And we wanted to make a video to say you're not alone in this crazy reality.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna say one thing too. Anybody that thinks everyone else is crazy and they just can't fit in with this world must be super, super crazy. Because the only way you can fit into this reality is to be somewhere crazy, because it's totally not normal. And by now we all can see and feel this.
Yeah, and they also make you believe that you're the only one, because of the people around you not see what you see, and are don't understand you all sometimes, or most of the times. But it's because you're the one that is there to awaken them. So you're the first one. So that's why it's the most difficult for the first ones to awaken the rest. And I'm fortunate that my mom had already sort of spiritual awakening. So she was the first one in our family who started talking about those things. So I didn't even have to be the first one there. But I think a lot of people have almost no one around them to talk about certain things. And luckily we find people online to talk about. We have a whole soul family online. People that understand us. And I just want to say we're now with millions. We're with millions.
Yeah, we are.
And we're growing because more and more people are awakening.
Yeah, see, we're looking to shift this to a better world for all of us. And what I notice is most of the NPCs, I don't want to say that, but most people will follow the main flow of everything. And it's not headed in a proper direction. And we all know that. We can feel it, we can see it. But once we get this thing going in a proper flow, in a proper direction is what I'm saying, and then they'll automatically see that bigger flow and they'll attach themselves to that. And then maybe they'll follow, the right way to do things, not the right way of living, or just a better life in general, because this isn't working out for anybody. So I think I know what I'm saying when I'm talking about the right direction. But we just need more of us to do this so the majority can follow us. The old ways don't work anymore. It's time for a new game.
Yeah, the old power structures and having dominion over others and the greed.
Or the struggling to work, not work, but to live.
It's all of the old.
Yeah, it's all the struggling to live. Nobody's supposed to be here to struggle to live. I mean, some people have that as a journey, but we're not all supposed to be down here doing the same exact thing. And, because we all have different missions, different lessons to learn, different experiences to have. We gotta have different experiences.
Yeah. And it's also, for, more and more people waking up and more people living in different ways. Finding ways that where everybody thrives, not only 1%. And how the world is first set up was only the 1% were thriving, and the rest not.
Well, they were feeding off of us, basically.
Yeah.
So we're basically the battery in the system.
It's like a farm. We're being farmed.
We are being farmed, and just the other people are sitting back, having their nice dinners while we struggle and eat cans of soup and bread while we're at work, not getting much, And it's time to just do better. We just have to do better for ourselves. Mm-hmm. I know I had something to say, but I just distract myself when I stuff.
Yeah, you have people coming by. Yeah. It's okay, but there's people that have nothing and are homeless and they can't struggle to make a living, and then you have other people that have multiple houses and yachts and cars, and it's it doesn't add up. It's
all the resources.
Yeah. And they want you to live like this, so you don't wake up. And they want you, that's why they put so many chemicals in the food as well. So you just work until you have pension. In some countries there is no pension. You work and then you die without even waking up. And that is now more and more people are waking up to it. And that we, you can really free yourselves. And that is what we're here to do. We are here to empower you so you free yourself even more, and that you are thriving and that you're enjoying this reality, and that by doing that you change this reality for the better. And the more we do this, and the more we unite, and we come together, the more we can really change, have that ripple effect into the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole goal, you know. Mm-hmm. It's been going in the wrong direction for such a long time. Or I don't even want to call it the wrong direction. I'm just saying, like, it's been going in a way that maybe worked back then, but for us coming up now, it's not working at all. And nobody wants to just go to slave. Like I was saying, nobody wants to go to work and just slave somebody else. You want to live your life. You want to like live your life, not living your life like we've been doing. You want to actually come down here and live your life. Get into this avatar, into this body that you're in. You're not supposed to come down here just to work your whole life. Somebody might say, "Oh yeah, you're just lazy. You don't want to do no work." But the hell with all that shit. You're here to live your life and have a good time and have fun and take your lessons and learn some things. You're not here to slave for nobody else. Anybody use reverse psychology on you and tries to say, "Oh, you're just being lazy. You're not doing what you need to be doing." Disregard them. Ignore them. They don't know anything. They're programmed.
And you're the only one who knows what is good for your life and what makes you happy, and indeed what is your mission, what is your purpose. Only you can know that.
Yeah, what are you here to do? Are you here to work? I mean, there's nothing wrong with working, like getting a job and helping somebody out and working in this kind of factory for a while, but you get your experience, you move on. If that's not for you, if it's for somebody else, let them do that. But if you have your particular mission, get out there and do what you can to get that mission done. Have fun, have a blast while you're doing it too. Because like right now, we don't know what comes after this lifetime, but right now you want to enjoy this one. You don't want to struggle it, and then lose it, and then think, oh, maybe there's something waiting for me afterlife. No, you enjoy this one right now.
Yeah.
You enjoy this one right now. Somebody's trying to tell you, oh, you die off, and then you get your one after this. No, we don't know what's going on after this. So enjoy this one.
And also people saying that they know what's going on after this are not everybody knows. No. Exactly.
Why? Because they're still here. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, well, guess what? We're here right now.
Yeah.
And we're living this right now, right here, right now.
And there's a reason you are here,
exactly.
right now. It's for you to embody the spirit that you are. It's here to be here, to enjoy this reality, to shift your wounds into wisdom, shift your karma into dharma, shift your fears into being excited, like your anxiety into excitement for the future. You can shift like all the grief into joy. Like you can really make a difference in your own life first, and then also in the lives of others.
Yeah, upgrade, expand yourself, become a greater version. I've heard that before, but it's true. You have to become a greater version. You don't have to, but if you want to, do it. It makes all the difference too. You'll see when you get there. Just like that upgrade I did recently with that water fast. I mean, that juice and water fast. By the way, I got to 18 days, y'all.
Whoop whoop! Very good.
Thank you. I was gonna go 21, but I got to 18.
That's already amazing.
I thank you. And I feel great. Let me tell you, I feel super great.
So he did 11 days juice and water, a green juice a day in water, and 6 days after he did only water, and then 2 days juice and water. Yep. And so that he did that in total 18 days. So
18 days.
So that's really good. So it's like a huge. If you just do water fasting already, like 1 day or 3 days, it's already a huge upgrade from like your whole body and rejuvenating your whole cells.
Yeah, which means rejuvenating. I also recommend doing like an internal cleanse, like a colon cleanse or something. Get your system cleansed out. It helps with the healing process. It speeds up the healing process in your body. Any damage you might have in here will recover much faster. So always get that colon emptied out, get it clean, and keep your juices or your waters flowing. And you feel much better when you come off that fast. It's totally worth it.
It's busy!
Yeah, it's so busy.
So we have to watch out that we don't get
ran over by these cars here.
Run over. So
we got DoorDash on motorcycles out here. That's funny.
But yeah, I think that's in America also. Like it's really normal to let your food be delivered. While like in Holland, everybody just cooks. Everybody makes their own food. It's like, it's interesting. Like it's interesting to see different realities in different places in different countries, and then you see the differences, but also the similarities.
Yeah, the similarities. They
has.
have them big time. Like they do have similarities. So that's pretty interesting. You can go anywhere. Want to go this way?
Yeah. So yeah, but it's we have to like see all the similarities that we have, like our commonality, like our humanity, and come together and unite, and really like free ourselves. And that, like, I see more and more people speaking out, and that is also for you to empower yourself and to speak out, speak your truth, and your voice matters, and your story matters. And we're here really to empower others. Like, a lot of times people that are struggling don't have time left to help others or to share certain things that help also
Of course
others.
not. They got like 2-3 jobs.
Yeah.
They go home and get that shower and they get that one meal. They go to sleep and they wake up and they do it all over again.
So the more you free yourself, the more you can help others as well. But only, like, you have to come from a full cup. Like, you have to, like, if you're depleted, then it costs you energy. So make sure that you feel good, and from there on you can really help others, and you're like here to serve and here to empower others and activate others. And that is really one of the best things. I love that, helping others, and while doing that I also help myself. Like, if someone has a physical illness, I look it up what they can do, especially with food or supplements, how they can heal themselves, and I also learn from it, so the next person has the same. I have it all listed already. So that's why, like, people can really, if they need help with health, wellness, or if they have diseases or like whatever, they can always you can always count on us if you need it.
And like I said, like she was saying, this crazy reality. I mean, we need all the help we can get in all kinds of ways. We definitely need to link up and communicate, and just talk about what's happening, what we'd like to happen, and what we can manifest out of all this is taking place right now. Because I feel like the big thing behind it is, like, there's a big power struggle that's actually happening in the world, where a lot of people are waking up and they're unable to prevent this. So I feel like it's like a child with a toy. You have a bunch of people over, like, actually you're the child, and you have a lot of friends, and your mom is watching you, but she leaves and goes cook, and then she says, hey, make sure you share your toys, right? But then you're that child that doesn't want to share the toys to your other friends, so rather than share that toy, you take it and you break it. So not only you not get the toy, but now your friends can't play with the toy because you got mad and you broke the toy. So what you've done is, like, you've destroyed somebody else's opportunity to enjoy that toy. Long story short, I was trying to make a good analogy to go with it, but it wasn't working out. But it's basically like, people that are waking up, this world is changing for the better, and the people that are in control don't like it too much. And so I feel like, this is just me personally, right? Just me personally talking. I feel like they're wrecking and destroying as much as they can before they let go of this toy, this world, this whatever you want to call it, before it's released to us. But I think we can prevent the breaking of this toy, this realm, and we can have a direction where we can all come together and fix it a bit, just to basically make things for the better.
Yeah, and also if you were like looking for, like, what can I do, also contact us. Like, maybe we can find it out together what your purpose is and what your service to humanity can be. And that is also something we could actually help others with, or like get
Yeah,
or in what way.
Everyone has a purpose, right?
Yeah, and also in what way we can empower you, and I can help you to really start making a difference in this world in a bigger way.
And this is for those that know they're waking up. They know they're waking up. They don't want to do this, the rat race, the same thing every day. I've talked to people. I tried to help because I didn't know that all of us weren't all the same. I mean, yeah, we're not all the same, and some of us are meant to be, like, systematically working in the system. So I try to help some people, outside of myself. And you can't really help somebody that doesn't want to help. And I asked one person one time, like, what can I do to help, to show you that you have the potential to bring out your talent, to do something? They're like, well, I don't know if I have talent. I don't think I have talents. I'm like, what do you do? I just go to work every day. I don't have any talent. And they said, well, I don't have any talent. And the thing is, you can't force them to bring that out of them. They're telling you that systematically. I'm not saying NPC, but NPC, that's what they do. They just go to work. They do, and some people have to do this because they have to keep the system running. So we have to be careful where we place our energy and who we're trying to help, because it could be wasted energy or it could be energy to help somebody. So find those ones that want the answers and want to wake up, right? Connect and communicate with them, and we try to bring out each other's talents. We try to make this thing work better than how it's been going now, right? And then try to recognize those that don't want help, those that are in the system, that don't want to be woken up, that just have to play that role, and don't really give them the energy. Like, try to like know who's who, so you can help who needs to be helped, because we need to do this.
Don't give them any power over you, because you have your own intuition, and your truth is more worth than anything else. So they like putting you down or whatever, it's because they, with their limiting thinking or like perceive, like their beliefs, they're like, this can't be true, or you can't do this, or you can't dream that. No, everything is possible. And like, you have certain dreams because you get pulled to it, because it's in the future, it will be there. So it's like make sure that you don't give your power away to other people. Like, make sure that you become so strong and you heal yourself so much that you become less and less triggered by anybody, because you can see it from there where they come from, and with their perception why they say it. And it's a lot of times it's because they play a role, and they can't get out of this role. It's like they always have like a pattern of thinking, or pattern doing or being, and you breaking out of this role, being yourself fully, that makes people uncomfortable. That makes people highly uncomfortable, but because they're not used to that.
Well, because they're used to being in a system and everybody's programmed. And once you become that anomaly and you break out of the system, you become you and you're woken up and you begin to do your purpose and your mission, it does make people uncomfortable because it goes against their basic programming. You are the new program. You're not even a program. Maybe you are in some kind of way, but you're actually making a shift and a change on your own, without being as a collective, doing it all together like everyone else is.
Yeah, and then they think you're strange or you're crazy, but it's not. It's like you're breaking out of old habits, old beliefs, old karma. You're freeing yourself. But you can free. It's a constant, deeper awakening to more freedom and more being yourself and more authenticity. And it's a whole process. So once you start this process, this journey, you go deeper and deeper inside of yourself, and also in this reality you find deeper truths and knowledge. And that's why it's so important, like, know thyself. They say, like, knowing yourself and understanding yourself is number one, and then you also start understanding the world around you better. And it is like having that knowledge and having that, applying that wisdom is worth everything. It's really worth everything. So know that it will grow, know your wisdom will grow. And one person said that to me like 10 years ago, just relax, wisdom will grow. And I'm like, at that moment, I was like, I want to know more. And now I'm sharing it.
Yeah.
Because it's just there. It just comes from within.
It does. That's where it starts, always from within. If you need your answers, you go back within. But what I do want to say as a message is, we just really need to come together as a collective. I know we're scattered all over the place, but we really need to come together. I'm not saying a plan, but we got to have something going on so we can change this thing around. This isn't going right. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there that have woken up can feel this. It is a crazy reality. Let's find a way to make it not a crazy reality. That is what I want to do.
Let's come together with like-minded beings and learn from each other and co-create a different reality and activate each other and empower each other. So know that you can always reach out to us, and we're here to serve, and we are here to help and here to support. And in the meantime, we'll just always keep working on ourselves, healing ourselves, learning more, eating more healthier, empowering each other, and making more videos for you to know also certain things that we are also just figuring out. We're all just figuring this reality out, and a lot of things don't make sense.
No, they don't.
But there's always there's a reason behind everything, and you'll find it's like
we'll find out.
You'll find out.
We'll find out, and you'll find out.
Yeah.
Just keep looking for them answers, and like I said, you have to also keep going within, because it's also important to go within, because you find a lot of your answers there. You find a lot of your source there. That is why when you were born, and you come out and then you're placed into these schools, you're taught what this is, what that is, without even giving your own mind a chance to figure out what everything is. You're given it. So when you can go within and just go into darkness, in a good way, not dark, people think darkness, no. But you go within and then you try to pull your answers out. Meditate. Meditate could be anything. You could be drawing and meditating. You could be You could be cleaning and meditating, but just always go within and meditate as much as you can possibly. Because you could be busy, and that could be meditation. Or you could just like do deep breathing, close your eyes, and sit still, and then meditate like this. But always try to go inside for your answers.
Yeah, and your answers will come. Sometimes not immediately, but the answers will come.
Just do it.
Yes. Oh, that was nice.
That was nice.
Yeah. And thank you for watching, and lots of love from us. And know that you're not alone.
Love, light, peace, power, and happiness to everybody out there.
Yes, lots of love from us. Bye
See you guys
bye.
next time, next video.